Hello, hello, and hopefully the next time you see me on screen, I will have good news to report because in a week from today, I will be at RIW Hobbies in Michigan, Lavona, Michigan, and starting off the championship series. If you saw the top of the very top of the show the last 3 weeks, we have an advertisement, as they would say across the pond, for it at the top of the show. So I can't wait to meet all you guys in the east/north. It'll be awesome. This is a candidate of something I might be playing. This is from the online player Abaco. I really was intrigued by this little list. It really reminded me of Rallygond, where it kind of has two plans of attack. You've got your combo, which used to be gone. Now it's the Broodscale combo, and the sideline of attack, which is just aggro/life gain and such. So it's not your typical Glee list, but I threw this together. Didn't change a thing. We've got 22 lands. Seems a bit steep, but it's super consistent. We've got 1 Black Dragon Gate, 4 Citadels, 4 Manor Gates. We've got 5 Plains, and then the old school Selesnya Guildgate. Got the Glee combo right here. We got 4 Cats, 4 Lunarch Veterans, and 4 Anointer Priests. This is really cool because with Nadier's Nightblade, you're able to gain infinite life as you're comboing off. Really stay out of reach of red with this, and this with this and this. It's pretty crazy. Our draw package is 4 cash grab, 4 Malevolent Rumbles, and that makes it up for the main deck. In the sideboard, it is just a ocean of snowy white. We've got 3 Coalition Honor Guards. A word on this, lately this has been kind of the go-to because it's pretty hard to remove outside of like Journey or Thraben Charm sort of effects. Galvanic Blast, obviously, and Cast Down. But outside of those, this can really withstand a lot. Mostly makeshift munitions. They got to pitch 4 things to get rid of it. And it's mostly in combination to get rid of the Broodscale combo across the table from you. We got 4 Dust to Dust, 2 Journeys, 1 Obsidian Acolyte, which is obviously good with this because you target their Broodscale, saying protection from black in response, and probably worthy of 1 spot. 4 Thraben Charms and 1 Nihil Spellbomb to make up our removal suite there. So yeah, this is a lot of deck. This thing plays really fun. It's just a pretty cool little list. ESO's in the house. All right. So yeah, I was pretty tickled when I saw this, and hopefully we draw decently today, and we'll go from there. Well, we've got a whole ton of gates. We've got early this. I think I'll just keep this. A little flooded here. By little, I mean a lot, but we've got pretty consistent things going on here. Well, let me start off with this, and I'll just call black just so we've got our bases covered, and we'll go from there. We draw a basic. We'll maybe lead off with the Priest. Probably not with a Battle Screech in hand. We'll see. It's getting dark here. Oh yeah, and then there's daylight savings time to combat with. So the next time you see me on, it'll be some sort of weird sort of like what's the word I'm looking for? We'll call white on this. Pass the turn. But yeah, daylight savings time happens in many places in the world. I've learned this Saturday night or is it tonight or tomorrow night? I can't quite remember, but it gets to where it's where you want things to be as far as like where it makes sense when you go to bed and stuff. Right now it's a little too dark in the morning for my taste, and it gets dark a little too early. Yo, so are you going to be at RIW Hobbies or the Michigan area in a week from today? Can't quite remember where I place you at. Well, I could lead off with that, but I don't want to. Let's pull off another Citadel. You know what? I'm going to choose black again on this one. I'm going to go this with green. We'll get our cash grab going. Well, Nightblade's pretty cool. I think I'd like to have that in hand. We'll bring that in hand. Say, okay. Could have picked a simple... I'm going to probably go Priest Cat, pass. Thank you for that, Chimpskey. I don't even have that link. Yeah, I'm not sure how warm I should dress. I'll obviously look at the, forecast as before I head out, but kind of hoping I draw a basic here. I could have pulled the plains there just so I guarantee the Battle Screech, but we'll get our life set up with this Priest-Cat combo here. That's right, tomorrow's the day. Been playing a whole ton of pickleball. The only day I have off is Saturdays now. My injury's been great, just been going crazy with my drops, and everything's working really well. So all right, we'll lead off with a basic here and bring this out here. Let me make sure I get my cat out first, and then I'll worry about the generic after the fact. Hiya, boink. There we go. All right. We got a Battle Screech coming up. Multiple Battle Screeches. We'll be gaining some life. 2 weeks. It's so weird. I wish the world would just time everything. Uh-oh. This is going to get complicated. They're after our life. We're after our life. Leaves the battlefield. Each whenever token you control. All right. Well, there's a problem. Let's see if we can get there. Yep. Basilisk Gate is definitely a very nice closer. That's for sure. I'll pull Manor Gate. We'll call white. We'll bring out the goods. Bring out here and here. Here and here. Drop this up. Getting some more life here. Tap some stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Do the thing. Do the thing again. Make them have it. That's what I say. Whack. Off we go. We'll drop the Nightblade and hope for the best. Wish we had a Prismatic Strands in the yard. We could block the imp and survive. Blood token. That little Packdoll Terror is making a lot of waves. I know Little Fight likes to use it with Steelfin Whale and Frogmite. You get kind of an infinite combo going with, what's it called? The Reactor Helix, I think it is. The 1 blue instant. Pretty sweet. Yeah, ESO, that's right. Well, actually, ESO, the last time it happened, Gatherling ignored it, and we just kept moving. You know what? I think I want to block that. Do I? No, I'll wait. That's 5. Gotta be careful. This deck can win from... Not quite sure what the little combo is with Packdoll, or if it's just an honest deck here. All right. Well, we'll go black, this, and this. Bring out Nightblade. I don't have the combo here, so I'll call white again. Don't know if I really want to bring this out naked. I think I'll wait on that. We'll attack. 2, 3. Should I just do 3? And then I can block if they have a cast down. Just going to do the 3. If stuff dies, we're okay with the tokens being dead here. So yeah, he just returns the... puts that on the whale, returns the Frogmite, and then the Packdoll Terror just eats them alive with infinite recastings of Frogmite, if you're wondering how that works. Looked into that. I have just... Our kitchen table's a mess. I've got like 5 Pauper decks. Found if you follow us on our post tab on our Pauperganda site on YouTube, found Triangle Games right by LAX here in Los Angeles. Very small place, but very quaint, cool, and trying to get a Pauper scene going there. Spoke to the owner. He actually noticed me. He was like, "Are you Deluxekoff?" I was like, "Hey, cool." I even had a hat on, so I didn't have my calling card baldness to go off of. But they had everything I was looking for, and I was looking for some pretty rare stuff. Might go back there today. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to make that the new location over Legion. Nothing against Legion. I'll still try that out, but we'll see. All right. Hey, the gate shows up. This is good times. Always there with it. Let's do this to the cat and go like this and this. Whack. Gotta love these. Always back in it. You know what I'm saying? Let's attack. Nope, nope, nope. I think I'll keep back 2 out of respect. Let's go. Darrit B. We are going to gain some life, hopefully. Nope, we don't. It's getting scary. All right, I will play the... Let me make sure I've got access to green here. Here we go. I'll do this just for the life gain here. I'm just going to avoid this now. No fanciness. Doing the thing. Always yield. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. All right, might be able to save our life in response. Watch we top deck good stuff. Dreg Recycler. This went by me here. Very cool. Sacrifice artifact or creature. 1/1. Very nice. Grogberg always bringing it. The better innovators out there, that's for sure. Well, I'm going to sacrifice this just to try to keep up. We might be dead. They got 6 cards and quite a few resources, so this isn't looking good for us. down to 4. Thank you for that, Chimpskey. That's the one. What really confused me was that, yep, we're dead. Boop, boop, boop. Nice job. Backdoor Terror, getting there. L. All right, so we got some artifacts we're worried about, which is fine. We've got all kinds of answers for that. Wonk. Bring this in. Not too worried about Prismatic Strands in this matchup. I'm going to get rid of all of them just because it's a lot of loss of life that we're dealing with there. This would be interesting. I think this might be handy against a mono black list. What am I talking about? Could probably maybe lose one of these. Part of our combo. Do I want to get rid of their graveyard? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to roll back like this. Curious about these journeys. You know, I'd rather be on journeys than a little cutesy move like this. So I'm going to go like that and lose a veteran. Let's go. The Pauper Brew Society. Very nice. Yeah, there's so many hundreds of discords and everybody inviting me to everything, which is very generous and nice, and I appreciate it, but God, you just get lost in the shuffle. I'm old school. Pauper Classic Tuesdays for me. All right. Yeah, I want to play first. Let's try to read things slowly. Okay, we got a pretty good hand. We'll keep this. If we need to, we can bring out an Anointer Priest. It's a big backside. It's really nice to have a life gain option. I've always liked this card. It embalms and can't be countered when you embalm it. And also, you know, you get that big backside. So it lives through cannonade and breath weapons and such. So it's pretty cool. All right. Let's not skimp on this. We got plenty of white, so I'm going to call black here. Make sure our mana's fine now. We're good to go. The gates are really growing on me. I've got about 3 builds of things I'm considering with gates. I was going to, you know, I was thinking like, oh yeah, maybe I'll play this as a bit of a red herring or something. And I'm like, God, now I'm really liking this list. So I'm like almost regretting that I'm playing it now. All right. Do we set up things now? I think I'm going to, let's lead off with the creature. We were watching as a family just while we were playing Ascension. My wife and son we play 3-player Ascension a lot, and we put on something in the background. And a lot of times I'll put on like the making of Lord of the Rings, which is now available on YouTube for free, but it used to be you had to have the DVD. But what's funny about it is this one guy at Weta Workshops has the thickest New Zealand accent, and we always laugh whenever he talks. And he's talking about the makeup for the Screech, and he's like, for this creature, the way he says it. So now whenever we attack with a creature, we always say it like that. So I'm going to save this as removal for Pact Terror. I think I'm just going to get our mana right here. We'll go green. I'm going to call this to this to this. We've got all kinds of action next turn. Hey, Sadistic Glee's pretty good. We don't really have the combo yet. I'm not quite sure if I would really want that. Do we want to make them scared of it? Maybe make them hold removal. I think I'll grab the Glee. I'll just grab it. Make them think we've got the combo. We do not, but whatever. Hiya. Okay. Waiting for scary stuff. Yeah, a lot of times against Affinity and such, if you don't get the jump on Dust to Dust immediately, it's really good to just kind of chill out and wait for it to pay dividends with just exiling a Murn Enforcer so they can't just keep blood fountaining it back. That's what I found anyway. All right, let's get things right here. See if they've got any sort of mass removal, Dregs and Sorrow, Arms of Hadar sort of logic. We'll right-click to do that thing. We're not doing anything here. We don't want to lose a flyer for no reason. We'll do this to this to this. Hi. And we'll do it again next turn probably. Waiting for that Pact Terror to show up so we can nix that in the Blood Fountain in one go. Chilling out. Woo! So any of those wiping effects, we still have our Anointer Priest live through it usually. Okay, there goes the majority of our team. That's all right. Drawing cards, coming over for 1. All right. me do the thing. I think, let's get things right. Let's play Rumble. There's the Priest. Blop. Okay. Yeah, I gotta wait for next turn to pull that off. So I could do that. Let me just bring out the Lunarch Veteran and attack for 1. We'll try our combo next turn, especially if they're tapped out. And with the Anointer Priest out, we'll just gain infinite life, because every time the Broodscale combo trips, it'll gain you the life. Hey-oh, there's that. Maybe I wait on that. We'll see. I could do it all, really. Sacrifice the Eldrazi spawn to the Journey to Nowhere. Here we are. All right, well, we've really overboarded here. Guess we'll go green this Broodscale. We'll try out the combo. Bloop. See if they got cast down. Okay, they've got the thing. We're going to let this go. I mean, I could sacrifice this now, but that's only going to make that a 3/3, so we'll let this go. Gain a life out of the deal. We'll do this and this to journey. Oops. Always yield. We'll journey away the Blight Priest. Deck's got quite a bit of staying power. We'll attack here. I think that Blight Priest is very underplayed. I know everybody was high on it like for 2 weeks when it came out, and then it went away. And I think it's very similar to, who's the other bald guy? Seer with prowess. It's a white creature, 2/2. Same sort of thing. Amazing card, right? But there's just so much removal now. It's like if you don't bet on your creature dying in the form of like Embalm or coming back, or just not being worth targeting. Same with this creature here, creature. Remember we used to say ninja. Now we got creature. Seeker of the Way. That's the one. Thank you, Nim. Come on, give me another artifact to pick on here. All right, well, we've got that. Do I just bring that back? Just chill out. Yeah. I'll get a little more air superiority here. I don't want to go crazy on this. I'm just going to attack. Just bring that out. The creature. Woo! All right, another Glee in hand. I was thinking a deck like this would be really good with Unearth. It's everything, your Broodscale. I guess you're an Anointer Priest, and then there's just so many creatures that need that. Or maybe make a super combo with just Rally Gond. I mean, with Gond, Presence of Gond, Midnight Guard, Broodscale, and all that. Who knows? It's built pretty well the way it is. All right, probably killing that dude. Cool. It says any other creature. I've learned that since. So sacrifice blood token, gain life. Cool. Come on, show us some more artifacts here. Kind of overboarded here. Expected a little bit more of the pack doll to show up, but all right. Multiple Sadistics. This is a bit frustrating. I'm going to bring out our Anointer Priest from the yard. Cool. I'm not going to attack with these. Gaining 4, attacking. Just get there with the Flyers, maybe. We'll see. Sadistic Glee, one of the very first cards I ever got. I was like, this is going to be good. And I'm talking like 2004. And I've sat on it up until this year. Remember when Broodscale got debuted or whatever you call it, showcased, it was like, oh, finally. I didn't think it would be that good, though. I kind of felt for a while it was like on the fringe of being like really good tier, and then it really got fine-tuned, and now it's kind of the deck to fear. I mean, a lot of people's sideboards, just like with red, everything's kind of leaning that way. If you don't have Snuff Out or, Thraben Charm main, there's a lot of color cohorts like that. I have found, thanks to, and a big shout out to Sid Rankin, really had a nice chat with him about the upcoming tournament and just getting his perspective on things. Wanting to, I'm going to say green on this. Just needed a, hardcore grinder like I used to be. I sent him about 3 or 4 lists, and he critiqued them, and I greatly appreciated it. And so we went back and forth, and got about 2 or 3 that I'm considering for Michigan. So yeah, that was very cool. All right, we'll bring out this. No reason really not to. This is a pretty easy card to bring out. 1/3. Ooh, man, that's kind of creepy looking. Ew. I would not want them bringing me water. Whatever the hell's in there. I hear you, Dreamer Stingo. That's right, Calicais, yeah. Yeah, I used to be quite the grinder. Played about 2 or 3 tournaments a day. Had all the numbers backed up to prove it, and had thousands of free tourney tickets and stuff. And then I started Propaganda, and that started really taking up my time and, editing the things. So seems like another lifetime ago. It's strange. One of those things, check your ego at the door, ask somebody that knows more. It's like I know a lot about the rogue scene and a bit of the metagame. It's not like I'm completely impervious to it, but that is how I design anyway. All right, well, I'm just gonna keep attacking, I guess. I don't really care if I lose a little flying dork. I'm not gonna worry about a creature. For all our New Zealand watchers out there. Saying it like you would. Okay, we're going to lose a flyer. They do some stuff. Maybe I should have put Sadistic Glee on one of our dudes here. That would have been pretty funny. Start getting +1/+s for every time our little birdies die, right? That would be pretty funny right now. Just put one on there. Should have done it first, really. All right. This plays so radically different from the deck that I've been training at the kitchen table with, so... Apologies for my little slowness here. Optimus Prime, love the channel. Pauper's the best. Been rocking Grixis Affinity and love it. Good to have you with us, my friend. And thank you so much for joining us and chiming in. I have a soft spot in my heart for Optimus Prime. I was one of those kids that cried in the theaters when they decided to kill all of the Autobots in the movie. With the awesome Orson Welles voice. Where is our Basilisk Gate? I would like to know. Wouldn't you? Curious about this. 1, 2. I guess this gate's not doing us any good here. Boy, have we really overboarded here. Guess we're just going to smack for 3 and pass the turn. Supposedly, I was hearing some documentary on the fact that they got some, just a bunch of corporate guys around a table in a hurry to go to lunch, and they just wanted to press new toys, and so they were like, okay, well, we'll just make this movie where everybody dies, and then we'll just usher in this whole new thing of toys, not knowing how beloved everything was, and they traumatized all of the world. That movie still holds up pretty good. It's got that nice 80s rock theme vibe to it. Dang marauding blight priests. That's pretty cool, Dreamer Stingo. Yeah, I'm completely out of the loop on that now. Almost Teeth is back. Can't shut the door on Grogberg here. I think they're probably sitting on 1 cast down, waiting for our next, who to show up. Basking Broodscale, which we did a spoof commercial on. A little scale that laughs at you sadistically if you gain weight. We'll do this. Try to find the thing, because we've got the thing. We don't got it now. I guess Nightblade's the best option. We'll do that. Okay. We'll say black, white, white. Double check in. Bring out the Nightblade. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to have some fun here. There's only 1 card in their hand. I'm going to bring this out on the token. So if something dies, it'll start being a heavy hitter. I've already got another one. I don't care. They're going to kill it? All right, cool. Now they're at 0. Still got another one. I'll attack. Here we go. So that represents quite a bit of life here when this enters blood token. We're at 30. Doesn't feel all that high. Almost hellbent. No black. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll just bring back Priest if our hand doesn't improve here. It does not. We'll bring back the Priest. And a kitty cat. Meow. Gate. Green. Attack. Ooh. I'll just keep it at that. We might win next turn. Depends. Well, that blows. This will get him nice and up on life. Ran into an opponent playing this Abzan combo deck. Did I run into it? No. I just saw this in the standings, and I was very intrigued because it really reminded me of Rallygond. But like I said, instead of the Gond combo, it was just the latest Broodscale Glee combo. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I sleeved it up and was looking at it going, this has a lot of staying power. At first you're thinking like, what are these doing in this deck? And then you play it and you're like, whoa, I get it. A lot of staying power until you find your combo or you just kill them in the air. Boom. Oh, they will lose 4 life if that goes down. Almost at that point where if they wax our board, we will be able to survive a suffocating fumes because they will be dead. Alrighty. There's that. Blood token. They are hellbent. And we could go after those. Oh, this is beautiful, huh? I'm just going to do this. There's no flyers. Can they sacrifice a creature? No. Creature. Nope. All right, so we'll just go in with the gate here. And attack here. All right. Win. I'm going to double check all these new permanents. I didn't know if there was a way to sacrifice so the Fear of Lost Teeth could respawn sort of thing. But, ooh, these felt overwhelmingly... I mean, we drew heavy. I'm going to lose 1 dust. We'll bring in an Acolyte and call it there. See, I really like these Anointer Priests in this matchup, given their removal suite. So, yeah, it was a 5-0 list. Well, it protects our own combo until it doesn't, right? Then it would make Glee just fall off. But if it's big enough by then, I guess it's cool. I don't mind this hand. I've got early defense, and I got a kind of a ramp, right? We've got a turn 2-3 play, and our mana's right. So we're going to keep this. I'll lead off with the gate, call black, and then our mana's just perfect. If they get an early jump on us, we've got 2 answers here. So, all right. Yeah, this is getting better and better. We'll call black. Mana's perfect. Gates seem like cheating. An old school purist like me should not be able to, just kind of hit your curve and just play 3 colors like, oh, willy-nilly, whatever. I can just do whatever I want under the rainbow. I agree. All right. You know what? Let me choose black again. Double black. We're good to go. Mana's totally set up. I kind of like this. I did a double take when I saw the Selesnya Guildgate. I'm like, oh, yeah, that works. Ultra consistent. Ultra caffeinated. So I beat my wife 6 times. Don't clip that. I was able to defeat my wife 6 times in a row at Ascension, and then she came back, and now she's up a game. I don't know how that happened. I was just listening to a podcast about taking things out of context, and that made me think about that. I guess I could grab Blood Fountain Blood Token. I don't want to waste it on that. I'm going to chill out. We'll get our gates going. We'll drop Basilisk Gate as a surprise once we achieve our Battle Screech. There we go. All right. Now I'll do the thing. I'll play a Guildgate, and we'll wax the Terror and the Blood Fountain just to kind of kick the feet out from him. part of our combo has shown. Double checking, redirecting, ivermectin. Huh? All right, let's do this and this and this. Just trying to rhyme here. Woo! Ah, got coffee nose. Sorry. I am very caffeinated this morning. The steam is always rising up my nose, so don't worry, I'm not sick. Alrighty. Yeah, we've got our little tally marks for Ascension, and it's getting pretty steep. Let's create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, I gain a life. They gain a life. All right. Well, we got the combo. I think they've got it. Can't really do too much with it, though, right? Other than make a huge creature. Do we just chill? Funny to have the combo and not really want to play it here. I'm going to save this for another pack doll since we don't really have an answer here. I'm going to get our dude out. A little too vulnerable to play that unchecked here. Let's go. Two cards, lose 2 life, make a blood token. A lot of blood tokens. Might journey that if they go on tap. Yep, there we go. All right. We have blood token. 1/4. That's quite the... Well, that lady looks like a party. Good times. Alrighty, we'll do that. I think we'll journey Gate here if nothing improves. Got 4 cards. Really don't want to run out that combo and just... If I can gain a lot of life or something, that'd be one thing. So, I think I just answered my own riddle there. That was dumb. Let me journey now. Take this out. I'm not going to go crazy here. I'm just going to cast this here. Keep it at 4. Come over to... I'll start pressuring with the gates next. Looking for stuff. All right. Like to see our Nightblade show up. There's just too many cards. Cast down. I get like Acolyte, then maybe I'll bring out Broodscale. But again, that it protects it from itself, and as far as the combo goes, makes it pro-black, and then Glee doesn't work. I could save it from dying, I guess. Bring this out. All right, I'm going to do this now. We'll hit one of these. We'll rock like this. If they've got cast down, we'll probably see it here. Okay, that's good news. There's one cast down. I'll try one. Since we're not doing anything this turn, we'll chill out. I'm not going to cast that other one, though. We'll chill out. Just keep making them maybe use cast down, thinking we're drawing dead. We are not. We've got the combo in hand. It's just glad I didn't bring it out there. Oh, yeah. Gorilla Shaman's still a thing. Ouch. He still's got it. All right. That blows. 4 cards left. Teeth in hand. If a Nightblade shows up, we'll have the game in hand. If we just draw a Nightblade here, we win. We do not. We'll get this right. We'll call this back. Again, this represents quite a bit of power. I know they can probably kill it with Fear of Lost Teeth pretty easily. I can do that. Make a gazillion. And then what? Does nothing. Only at 14. This isn't feeling too good right about now. Grogberg. No stranger to round 1. Playing about 50-50 the last probably 10 times we've met up. He's always got a very interesting list. Well, that's interesting, huh? How much you want to bet they've got a way to kill that? But let's put it to the test. We'll do the thing here. 3 cards in hand. They're casting it down. Alrighty. Now do I do the thing? I guess I'll give it a go. Rock here. Call black here. We'll adapt. Always yes, always yield. Always yield. Since they can't really interact here, I'm just going to try to make this really nice and big. It's probably going to die to another cast down. We've already seen 3 though, so there's only 1 more in hand. I mean, this is obviously they could have snuff out here. We're not really doing anything with this mana. This is just a scare tactic, right? I'm going to get it big enough to where maybe we can swing, threaten this the 1 swing, and then we'll leave it at that, and we'll have Edict Insurance. Says, thank goodness Corrupt asks for only black mana. Look out for my clock. Oh, you're right. Yeah, but this is the last round. All right, we're good. Okay. Waste all that mana. Thank goodness mana burn isn't a thing anymore. Maybe we'll come in with the Basilisk Gate on the spawn token. Like that. We see a swamp show up. Okay, there's that. Thank you for the clock warning. It's a very neat little side strategy. Sneaking around our plans. Okay, hey, our guy lives. I thought this deck might need Bodyguard. I mean, obviously here it wouldn't work. I mean, it would. You call black, this falls off, you swing for the win. Just seems like you'd want to protect your combo, but that's the presence of Gone Dude and me talking. And once this kind of works, it works. Another Broodscale. First of all, we'll do this. Boom, boom. Attack. Yeah, probably should have cast that Broodscale secondary. Kill, kill. All right. Very strange game. One. Might as well get the other combo out. If we had an Anointer Priest, this would be really nice. Bring this out. It's going to be close. Depends. I don't like having these 3 tokens staring us down. We're in like probably around 4 damage, maybe 2. I think Grogberg's going to get us here. Yeah, it's always better to keep that curve even lower. Plus Bodyguard, once it's out, it's not really worth killing. It's just kind of a permanent counter. I think Grogberg had to go to the bathroom here or something. Oh, does he got to run or something? Oh, all right, no problem. As I'm stuck here. Grogberg's got a daughter issue. No problem. Appreciate him giving us a heads up. So when I did the bathroom scale commercial for Basking Broodscale, my God, was this thing hard to cut out. I was in like, I probably should have used AI for it. I'm too much of a perfectionist though. Never gets it quite right yet. But man, having to continue that. What AI is good at is like the continuation of the tail, the top, bottom of the screen, and just kind of filling in elements that aren't technically there. It's like, this kind of reminds me of that movie that bugs me a lot, Annihilation. All right, we'll go black here. Double combo. Woo! Double combo. Double combo. Let's get him big. I said always yes. Yield. Is this going to make my clock run bad here? Just got to get it respectable. We're probably dead. Those triple blood tokens are really scaring me. Be nice if we had the Anointer Priest out. We'd be gaining all this life here. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Let's go. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, this is the Benevolent Blessing. I just think that once Glee's out, it's just kind of, it does its thing, you know, but could definitely scenarios where I'm wrong on that. Point of discussion. What is this? 2, make a blood token. Cool. Oh boy. Here we go. 2 cards left. Problem is we've got double combo out. 3 minutes to waste. 1 Anointer Priest and we're set. I'll be gaining all kinds of life. Just don't know if this is a... Boy, look at that junk they got rid of. It's like they're streaming, right? Shielding blacks. Yeah, I remember that. All right. I probably could have done that a little bit better. We'll play this. Call black. I'm going to put this on here. I'll say this to this. We'll attack, attack, attack. We have 5. This is going to be a few less more. Boom, boom. Down to 5. Kill that. All draw dependent here. Alms of the Vein kills us. And I don't think we've seen any yet. Are there any in exile? No. Pact Altera, thank God we got rid of that when we did. 2 cards, 2 life, blood token. Okay, they still could have alms here. That's a really good call. That's a hell of a neat upgrade, isn't it? Oh, nicely done, Grogberg. You got me. All right. Where is our Anointer Priest? And fly over for the win. All right. I usually don't take a break this quick, but that was a long game. We're at 2-minute mark here. Good job, Grogberg. I'm going to roll to Sideboards Explorer as we look into Disruption and, what was it? Prevention. And because I got to go to the restroom and I'll get some more coffee and I'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Sideboards Explored, Disruption and Prevention. Duress goes a long ways towards ruining your opponent's game plans on the very first turn. At worst, you get free intel on your opponent's hand strength. Okiba Gang Shinobi. This is the card your opponent never wants to see. If left unanswered, it can turn the tide of battle if not dealt with immediately. Flaring Pain is the only answer outside of a counterspell for some of the most powerful fog effects Pauper has in its arsenal. Dispel is an all-star in a format where almost every deck has instant tricks that you'll be happy you can stop with this gem. Hydroblast and Pyroblast are fantastic catch-all options when facing off against enemy colors. You have access to 8 of these in the form of Blue Elemental and Red Elemental Blasts, but be careful, as the Elemental Blasts are not as flexible as Hydroblast and Pyroblast are. Moment's Peace often feels like multiple time walk effects on the battlefield. Do not underestimate the power of fog. Curfew punishes players for going all in on a creature, especially good versus heroic decks and hexproof. Prismatic Strands often acts as a one-sided Wrath of God, but a more common use is simply to prevent damage. Obviously good versus big red spells like Rolling Thunder or Fling, its ability to flash back makes the power of this card border on being absurd. Cleansing Wildfire is a flexible answer to Tron and Karoo lands, simultaneously providing card advantage and ramp when targeting your own indestructible lands. Relic of Progenitus is a necessary evil in many sideboards and metagames. Remember, you can trip this while your own graveyard recursion spells are on the stack, for example, a Raven's Cry. buying you a card and saving your own graveyard synergy. Stormbound Geist is a superb option for blue mages in both mirror as well as when facing off against heavy removal style decks. Lumathread Field is nasty tech for decks that aim to go wide by playing a lot of little creatures. The majority of mass removal comes in black and red, and aside from early discard, once this sticks, it's almost impossible for black or red mages to remove it. Also in this vein are Spider Silk Armor and Goblin Caves. Standard Bearer can be gruesome versus decks like Stompy, Elves, Hexproof, etc. The play mistakes and game tempo this card causes are legendary.
And we're back. All right, let's see if we have a little bit better luck here. Congrats, Grogberg. That was an awesome victory. Like I said, I called your out, and it showed up courtesy of your drawing 2, making a blood token. We'll keep this. Mana's right. Be nice to find black eventually. Cash grab's going to help with that. Woo! Speaking of black, our opponent's on it. Here we go. We'll lead off with a Guildgate and keep our opponent very confused. We're either playing Hexproof from 2011 or this. Sign in Blood. What's this? Blackburn? Haven't seen this in a while. That was a great call out, man. Being able to play to your outs, right? Well, there's the combo. I guess we'll maximize our mana just because. Make them really confused. Play Anointer Priest. Here we go. So again, no show next week. I will be in Michigan at the Pauper 1K tournament hosted by the awesome RIW Hobbies in Lavona, Michigan. Hopefully I will see many of you there in person. Shake my cold hand. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty cold there. Curse Marauder. Well, I like to see that. We've got all kinds of tokens and ways to keep things alive. Cool, cool. All right. Some sort of black sack. Bye-bye. Thank you for having that on the spot. And Chimpskey, I haven't even read that, so if you can email me that, I'd appreciate it. I haven't even seen their coverage of it yet. I should probably be a little bit more on the know, but all right. Cash grabs the call here. We'll unfortunately have to probably grab a land at this rate. We have 22 lands in this. Yeah, I'll go Citadel here. Say okay. It's really nice to be able to do that. We'll call black. Confuse our opponent even more. They're probably getting a little bit closer to understanding what we're doing. We have the combo in hand. Just need to kind of wait for an option here. Want to get that priest out so we can at least gain infinite life when our combo goes off. Changes I might make to this, I don't know. It seems like I always want Nadier to show up, the Nightblade. Alrighty. There it is. Okay, well, I'm going to bring out the Nightblade and hope it lives. Bloop. Nightblade. Because I can just combo off and kill them next turn if they tap out. The odds of them having black removal on a black creature, a little less. Pauper's in a really good place right now. There are so many decks to choose from. Oh my goodness. God, this is frustrating having a token deck and losing 2 cards to a Curse Marauder. That's frustrating. But again, this is where it seems like Unearth would just be so superior here. You could grab a Priest, grab a Nightblade. It's pretty rare that I get hit in pickleball. One thing my boy says about me, I've got crazy, crazy, crazy fast hands. It's not boasting, it's just a fact. I had, I guess, way too much gymnastics and martial arts training and such. So let's get our tokens right. We'll do this. Maybe I bring out in anticipation of another dude here. Do I bring out that or that? I'm going to bring out the veteran. All right, I'll get our stuff going online here. Really want one of these Anointer Priests to stick around. Stick around. Jaredgel. Yes, we are on a combo list. We'll take the damage. Hopefully we find a Prismatic Strands. Turn that cash grab on. Maybe bring out Anointer Priest. I'm pretty sure we're going to get double whacked here with the little sacrificial dudes. What are they called? There's one, a Curse Marauder. Cool. Obviously, we'll let the cat go first so we gain the life. I'm not quite sure if Abako made the list or if they were just playing it. That can vary greatly. Anointer Priest. So if we bring out our tokens, we're kind of immune to all these shenanigans. I'm gonna slow roll this and just bring out. Well, I could do that too. I like these tokens. We'll turn off his little Accursed Marauder plan. Bring this out here. Represent some damage of our own. There we go. We got all tokens. Take that, Marauder. Be nice to maybe fit in a Rally of the Peasants. I know I'm slowly turning this into my own deck, but whatever. Down it goes. A lot of squirrels. That was a pretty cool little move. Nameless Inversion, +3, -3. I didn't know that trick worked. I thought it would check for death first, but it's pretty cool. Really want to get a Prismatic Strands in the yard here. I'll take this. Top deck of basic would be really nice. Okay, there's that. Gonna have to start blocking here pretty soon. Feeling a little. Okay, it really doesn't do much. Two of the cards are those. I really want to lean on getting a prismatic in the yard here. I'm going to do this. Oh boy, that's frustrating. Sure. Okay. I'll play that. I think I want to do it again. Maybe bring out the cat. I don't want to play an Anointer Priest here just because I'm going to have to sacrifice it. Let me do this. Let me go green, white, grab again. I'm looking for Prismatic Strands to just show up in the yard. Damn it. Nightblade's pretty good though. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Grab Nightblade. Okay. I'll play white. I'll bring out Sacred Cat. And I'll Battle Screech here. 1, 2, 3. We'll do a lot of blocking this time. Luminous Guardian. Just trying to stay away from those Marauders here. Any of our stuff's going to be eaten alive here. So I could bring out the combo. I don't have 2 sources of black, though. That's unfortunate. That's what I kind of need. Damn, there's that thing again. All right, well, we know both cards in their hand are those. We're halfway through our list, and we don't have any of our 4 Prismatic Strands, which would really go a long way here. Yeah, that's true. Phantom is not. I don't think our opponent knows that, though. All right, let's do this to this, to this, to this, to this, to this, to this, to this. Cutting down on everything. I want to get rid of their black sources. Gate. We'll call black. Alrighty. We've got another priest there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go green. Go black. Let me bring out priest. I'm going to try to go for the combo here. Just so we can gain a whole lot of life. Might not work. We'll see. Well, it's good that they did that, right? Uh-oh, that was dumb. Don't even have the thing available. We're just going to chill out here. I'll attack here. That was really dumb. So I can't evolve it here. I'm just a sitting duck. Punt number 1. Swarm. But if it lives, I'll just drop Nightblade. I can evolve in response and then just win. Oh, okay. This is good news. All right, looks like we win. Cool. Say black. Boop, 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 bop, bom. Let's do the thing. Say green. Okay. Got a little lucky there after a mini punt. All right. A lot of wormy little dorks running about. Acolyte might be good. Like for you guys to show up here. You know, these might actually... I've got to be really careful with these Coalition Honor Guards because it seems like I always want to bring them in against everything. Journey's going to be completely wasted. I don't want to overboard here. I think I'm just going to keep it at that. We really like the tokens. Boy, what do you lose, huh? I'm just going to run it back. That's silly. I should really have that in there. Let's lose a veteran. Let's go. Yeah, the more I'm thinking about that, seems like... I know Benevolent Blessing's only a 1 of, and Obsidian sticks around and stays there, but... Problem with Obsidian, you know, a lot of like suffocating fume style things still get it. And especially when you've already shown them game 1, you're on Battle Screech and you're making all these 1/1s and you're making Eldrazi 0/1s. Very likely they're going to bring that in. So I don't believe Acolyte's really worth it here. I haven't spoke with Abaco about this build, if it is indeed his or hers, but I'm sure there might be other reasons for it, but it does seem to be the only reason I would see to run it. All right, 22 lands, and we get this kind of a hand. Yowza. And thank you again for Chimpskey for giving me these awesome planes from Rebecca Guay, one of my favorite artists. We'll mulligan here. Say goodbye to the beautiful land. We've got our mana right, our combos in hand. Keep. All right. I guess we'll get rid of a Glee. 2 is enough. We'll lead off with a Manor Gate calling black and go for the actually Citadel Gate calling black's probably the better call here. Yeah, that'd be interesting, them Chimpskey, right? Go the token route. All right, we'll call this on black. I'm gonna lean on that just because we have a lot of white 1-drops. I think that's a superior play over the Manor Gate. Of course, we do have a Broodscale in hand, but whatever. We've seen the tribal removal. I think it's +3, -3. Got to be wary of that, as well as cast down. But we haven't seen snuff out yet. Could be in the sideboard. You never know. We like that, but there's no reason to do this over that. We'll call white. Maybe you should have called black there, since we do have a basic plane in our hand. I'm just happy we have Prismatic Strands in our hand. I think I'm going to lean on Nightblade to see if they've gotten rid of their package of Marauders. Given that they saw so many tokens, I don't know if they knew the Luma thread trick or the Loom. What is it? Monarch? What's that 1/1 flyer? That's right. It is not a token technically, so there was that. Good to have that Nadier's Nightblade out first. Hey, maybe we should play a Wirewood Herald so we can go find Nadier's Nightblade. Yeah, and then find all the other good stuff. Are they going to enchant this? It'd be funny if they groundswelled it and then made 6. Bloop. That's the one. Ooh, that's a lot of text. All right, we've got a creature. I think we're just going to chill out on the creature. We'll just put out one of our Nightblades. Nice and naked out there, chilling up in a tree. Little turncoat elf variant. That is quite a disturbing amount of text, you're right. (2016), wow, going back 9 years. That's right. This is our 10-year anniversary coming up around November. I don't know. Maybe we should make a cake, blow out the candles live on TV. That'd be pretty funny for 2 people out there. Nameless inversion. Oh, wow. I thought they were going to go after Nightblade there. I'll test their snuff out. We have the win here. If they don't have snuff out, they could also have tragic slip. Okay. How far are they willing to go? Pretty far. I like this a lot. They got tragic slip. That's not really going to work too well here. Unless they want to lose their 5/5. All right, I'm going to go for it. We're going to call green-white on this. Oh, am I doing that thing again? I am. If I do scale, I don't have a way to really sacrifice it, do I? Always got to remember, can't really do that without the thing. Yeah, so I could sit back. I just cast another Nightblade. I'd rather have a... I'll bring this out. We've got 2 Broodscales, so I think I'm going to see if they've got answers for it. I'll call green on that. I'll just bring this out now. And that way, if they don't have an answer, we've got the answer, right? Don't believe there's any sort of discard. Yeah, they could have a kitchen imp here, but it's not going to kill us, so I'll get in for 1. No way to really discard there, though, so that was a incorrect summation. All right, we got a cast down, headed our way probably. Nope. What is this new devilry? I love gangrenous zombies, except that you have to wait a whole turn to do the thing. We'll let this hit. All right, do they have it or don't they? Well, we shall see. Call the black on here. Bloop. We just win here. Oops, damn it. I meant to do that ultra thing. Now I got to click every single time. This is maddening. All right, cool. At least they saw it. Win-win. Cool, cool. All right, lost to 1 black deck. Beat another one. Let's see what the 3rd round holds. Yeah. It shows my newness with Broodscale. Sometimes I'm like, I got it. And I'm like, oh, wait, I can't do anything. Got to have it and then have 2 more mana available to do the thing. It's surprisingly balanced. When you sit across from it, you always feel like it's unbeatable, but when you're playing it does feel pretty fragile. My little candle from long ago. If you're wondering, I'm not getting high. Just a nice smell candle. All right. Well, we've got part of our combo and a whole lot of junk. I don't know if we can keep this. Yeah, I'm going to mulligan this. It's not too much to look at. We'll keep this. We still got better parts of our combo here. I don't really need this. We'll get rid of that. Is it done? Yeah. Lead off with the Citadel Gate calling black. All our mana will be achieved in 1 go. I really like this land's mana count. 22 does seem steep, but it doesn't really flub much. If anything, it floods. Combo in hand. Problem is, we've got a swamp staring us down. It's like swamps, swamps, and more swamps. I did not get the memo. We were playing out of a bog today. Even I, the lover of all things stormy and nimbus, can't wait to go outside and just stand in the sun. My fingers are so cold. It's been one of those mornings I cannot warm up my hands. We played 3 games of Ascension right before I went and go live. And here I am. All right, so let's get Manor Gate online. We'll call white just in case we need to. Oh, all right. Well, that was weird. We won't call that one. We'll create. Hopefully they weren't being rude and they just had something to do. I'm fine with that because we've seen plenty of... Okay, I've seen this bug happen a few times where you say create and it says you can't join the game. And it's like, well, I'm making the game. How does that work? Is it going to do it again? Because the last time it did it about 3 times. It's really weird. Just try to kind of wake things up. Go here, go here. They've been having pretty buggy stuff going on lately. No, there we go. I saw it earlier. Otherwise, I might have fallen for a reboot there. But yeah, it's just from this last update. I've seen that happen about, I don't know, every 4th game or so. It's really strange. So anyway, today we are playing this really cool Abzan creation. Not mine. I wish I had made it. It does look like something I would design with this whole dump it in the yard, do 2 prongs of attack sort of thing. But having a lot of fun with it. A lot of good staying power, a whole lot of life, infinite options available. We like this. Half the combo in hand. We can find all kinds of goodies here. So cool that you're finding permanents too, because these never miss, right? You're going to be able to at least get a land. We'll keep this. I think we'll lead off with Black Dragon Gate, calling white. No, that's dumb. Lead off with Manor Gate, calling white. That's the most probable. Manor Gate. We've got 1 Black Dragon Gate. Easily the coolest named gate. I mean, who wouldn't want to live there compared to like these other places, right? Manor Gate, it's like, looks like an old folks home. Speaking of old folks homes, we went and saw the Rule of Jenny Penn last night. It's in very small theaters with John Lithgow. It's got a really good trailer, and I will admit the trailer is what got me to go. I give it about a C+. I really wanted to like it more than I did. It just didn't feel like it was done. The cinematography was amazing. I thought the editing was really good. The acting was really good. It just felt like it was 45 minutes long and it was stretched to 90 minutes. And I think there was some really easy ways they could have written more lore into it and made it a really, really good movie. Worth watching if, you're just kind of chilling out. But, all right, let's bring this out. And a gate, we'll call white. We'll go white here, get a cat out. Yeah, the original trailer, there's too many like show-off trailers or like, so-and-so said this sort of, but if you watch the very first one, it's really good. But it was a fascinating story, so it was kind of a bummer to see it kind of not wasted. I mean, it wasn't a terrible movie. It was very amusing, and there were some really genius parts in it. And like I said, it was shot beautifully. But, all right, let me double check what I'm doing here. I guess we could go with this. Of course, I do want to play that next turn. I've got multiple. I'll get rid of a rumble here. Maybe should have went with cash grab there, given we could see edicts and stuff. But oh well. Where were you last turn, eh? White, white. We've got green, green. Let's go black, black. Bloop. We'll do that. I'm gonna say let's get our engine on board here. Make them really confused. I'll attack into this, sure. Yeah, I've always liked when Lithgow plays a heavy or a dark character. I think he really does good as evil. And Jeffrey Rush is in it. Very low budget horror film. Most horror films are. But it was fascinating that it takes place in an old folks home. And I was like, wow, never. I'm sure there's been one that I'm not aware of, but I've never seen that angle before. And so there was a lot of potential there. My poor wife dragged her along. It's like, I don't like to go to the movies too often, but she was willing to go. Even here in LA, it was like there was only like 3 theaters showing it. We had to drive a good 20 minutes to go there in this little tiny like 80s theater. It was kind of nostalgic and cool. Not kind of, it was. It was a really, really neat little date night where Just felt like we were flashed back in time. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit of a bummer. By a little bit, I mean a lot of it. Let's go. Green this. We'll go Rumble, just in case we can combo off here. And we don't really need too many more gates, do we? We can bring back the cat. I don't really want to because he's going to wax it with that. Probably best to keep in our yard. If we get a basic, we could do 3 on the black. That would be much better. Say okay. We'll get the basic. We'll get the life. And now we have a sneaky strands here. I'll attack. We got sneaky strands in the house. Do you see it? Sneaky strands. Broodscale combo. I'm not going to be too good against Clarky. This is what I run in Brute Squad. One of my tricks against this deck that we're playing with Brute Squad is courtesy of my meeting with Kalikai's. We went back and forth and found out that Seal of Removal, talk about old school, very good little set it and forget it answer. You can also save your own creatures if the combo doesn't happen to be coming up or if it's a game-breaking play. But if you're on blue and you need a answer for Broodscale combo, that's a pretty nice little one-drop. You just put it out there, forget about it. If they mess with it, you can always target your own creature. Maybe it's a Spell Stutter Sprite, who knows. Y'all come to here for the tech. I might as well share what I got. Okay. I really wish I could make them pay for this. All right, we'll do the thing here. We've got an instant and cash grab, which I am going to do EOT. Bloop, 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 bloop. Pop. Cash grab. Nadier's Nightblade. That's pretty cool. He's like, oh crap. We miss our mana vase. I'll grab the Nightblade. Alrighty. We've got the cat, we've got the veteran, we've got all kinds of good stuff. I'd really like to lean on. Let me get the veteran in the air. Kind of want to pull this off so he has to eat more artifacts than they're thinking. So we attack. Not you, so. Seal of approval. Shout out to Pauper again. I like it, Chimpskey. I'm going to Prismatic Strands no matter what on their turn. Got it. Just so it's in the yard. Threaten a double activation there. There's not too many artifacts here. Too worried about it. They really got to go hard in the paint to get rid of an Anointer Priest, and then it just comes back. Alrighty, I'm going to wait for him to sack something. They've got our number. This is a really nasty thing against this style of list, you know. Just why we really want Prismatic in the yard. They're going to have a whole lot of resources available and open mana to activate Broodscale in response to us devoiding it. Our Phantom will live, so they're probably looking at killing this first, to which I will respond. Which will net us a life here. You'll pay for this. Yeah, I'll do it now. And I want to get this in the yard anyway. Otherwise we're just wasting our turn. We don't have to worry about this dying yet. Oh, this is good news. Well, that's all going to be for now. They're really going to go all in, huh? Sneaky Prismatic. I always like it when you can... Doesn't look like we've got it. Oh, they got Toxin here? No. Oh, they're just going to sacrifice it? All right. Well, this works out good. I'll go white. I'll go this. We'll say Prismatic Strands. Say always. Prismatic Strands. Calling red. They can always have munitions here. But our combo's alive and well. Say red. Yield. They will have an out. I can even block the familiar here. Tap for black. Might be better than letting it come back. We haven't seen a blood fountain yet. Yeah, Gorilla Shaman's still got a place, but it's mostly because of treasure tokens and just being able to, keep things in check with random blood elements. Cool. Call me on that. I'm going to do it. Because I really want them to use up that last bit of mana here. Hey, I didn't get a... I guess I did click through that. Never mind. Alrighty. We could do a Nightblade. Or we could just Oh, we don't have the combo. What am I talking about? Yo, no combo. No combo for you. All right. Bring out the cat. I already got that out. Not too worried about that. Bring out the veteran, maybe. Let's go veteran cat. Ba, 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 ba. Just swarm the field. Too many little dorks to worry about. Prismatic active in the yard. Yeah, it's funny you bring that up in Chimpskey. That's the revelation I came up with Brood Squad. Is I ended up getting rid of Seat of the Synod completely, even though I have 8 blue spells. It's just dead. I mean, the argument used to be, I'd use it for Brute Squad or a Germ Token or whatever to generate mana off of a Springleaf Drum. But when I was looking at my hash marks of how often I wished that was just a colorless, you only need 3. They've got it already, and for Metalcraft and such. I mean, Murn Force is another argument, but whatever. Here we go. I'm going to run out of resources at this rate. They're really only killing a... I activate? I think I do, just to make them use another thing here. Another resource, please. Or do I just let it go? Do I let this go? Kind of wish they would have responded to that, because then I could have just let this go unnoticed. You know what? I'm going to let this go. I'm going to call black. Two Clarkies down. We still have an active munitions online. Trying to use our graveyard up so that that spell bomb isn't as effective as they'd like it to be. We're just a little tiny bit away from activating our Broodscale. 2, 3. We still need one more basic to show up, so I can't be too reckless with it. All right, bye-bye, kitty cats. Spell bomb in the house. Opponent's only got 3 artifacts now. Not too worried. Grinding them down. I think I might play one of these Broodscales just naked. Eat a bolt, you know? Hey, there's a bolt. All right. 2, is that worth it? That's 4. Sure. We'll do that for pretty obvious reasons. Go here and here. They gotta have like a Galblast here. They do not. We'll attack for half their life. I gotta pitch this maybe. Who knows? Well, we got a free duress out of the deal unless they're sleeping. This is a cast down maybe? Yeah, okay. He'll be back. I'm going to bring this out just as a sort of a duress effect. Let's see them use up their munitions or a Galblast or another cast down. Got the other parts in hand. We can bring back our Anointer Priest next turn. Don't want to activate Basilisk Gate on Luminous Phantom for obvious reasons with a munition staring us down, but they're running dangerously low on resources here. So I was very surprised that they didn't have the Galvanic Blast being almost halfway through the list here. Man, my hands are cold. I got snow-covered fingers. Woo! Oh, there's a creature. There's a creature. Be wary of the Eldrazi creature, says the New Zealander. If you watch the original Fellowship of the Ring behind the scenes, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll just hear that guy's voice. You'll be like, oh my God. That I know, Chimpskey, that I know. And nor does it work on Broodscale. They are both devoid of all things human. We have taken one. Shall we take another? Come on, let us adapt, shall ya? Boop, boop, boop. Oh boy, they're running low on resources. But thank you for the heads up. I might have forgotten that. Hey, look at this. We can do the thing, can we? That to that to that. We got it, right? Let's do very quietly this to this. I still will need green, which I have. Does this cause black? It does cause black. Okay. Here we go. Boom. Black on here. Of course, it's not that great of a move here with without the whatchamacallit out. Cancel that. I said Sadistic Glee here. And then we'll do the thing. Oops. Nope. Yusa. Oh no. God, I screwed it up again. I messed this up so much. Oh my goodness. Grief. Black and green. Should have used that for black. That was green. That's on me, not the deck. They probably got plenty of answers here. Be funny if they have to use both of these to kill it. We're still in this. No thanks to me. That's the second punt today. That one was really bad. There's that. All right. At least they're losing a lot of good resources here. That was a big, 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 big punt. Let me double check. I cannot. That's on white. Blonk. Waxed. One artifact for our opponent. Probably should have slow rolled that and even done the thing with the priest there. All right, we'll say yes. Grab a plains. Teach you to pick on our lands. Yeah. All right. Not too worried about that yet. That was embarrassing. It says black right there. I should have tapped it for black, not that one. Citadel Gate. I guess we'll do that. Call black. So we have even more sources. Let me get out our dude here. Anointer Priest. Attack. Prismatic Strands, not going to be that great here. We still, outside of Clark Kent Shaman and makeshift munitions, does force him to do a little double take there. This is embarrassing. Dreamer's Tingle, you're right. Yeah, it's such a bad play that now they're confused. They're like, wait a minute, why did he do that? Yeah, being dyslexic and playing with gates is a little bit of a problem. I don't think it was even that at that point, though. These blue things did distract me. Dispute. Boy, they are getting so desperate. Only 2 artifacts out. Chrysalis in the house. That Phantom is just long-lived. Nadier's Nightblade will ask for some real removal, courtesy of a Galblast, probably. They're at 11. 4 doesn't do too much. Yeah, I think I'd do the same thing. All right, black. We'll leave this out. We can protect stuff, at least, but we can't do anything. Not even attack. Kind of surprised they didn't sack to get rid of the Phantom there, but it's not that big of an issue here. What do we have? Twisted Landscape. Cycling. That's probably the second time in my life I've seen somebody do that. Yeah, when I play tabletop with Gates and Chimpskey, I've got these huge, they're actually like pins for coats that have mana symbols about the size of quarters, US quarters. And that's pretty hard to ignore. That's a really good idea there, Dreamer Stango. Wonder why they didn't do that. You control. Darn it. There's lots of creatures. Can't get enough. Sorry if that's irritating anybody in the world. Gotta remember this is usually viewed on YouTube, not so much live here. All right, what do we have here? What's going on? What are they killing? They're going after that. No. We're going to do the thing. We'll say this, white, this. Prismatic Strands. I said Prismatic Strands. Prismatic Strands. Come on now. Use another one, sir. Red? Oh, that's weird. Guess it's not worth it. First game and I'm 10 minutes down, but they're 11 minutes down, so that's good times. I'll take 6. This is frustrating. Ooh, target creature loses to void. That'd be cool, like a painter's apprentice, throwing paint buckets around. Tap target creature, becomes a color of your choice. I think, wasn't there one that did that? All right, is there any way that I could do something with that? No, and that has reach, so I'm really screwed here. Deserving to lose this one. Should have had Broodscale online. I shouldn't even have played it the turn. I did misplay it. Should have waited, brought out the Anointer Priest, so I could have gained infinite life. Alrighty. Well, we might as well use up our yard here. Bloop. Call that on this way. If they respond, we have a response to the respond. Boop. Quick change. I think it was invasion block constructed. Had a lot of like the title dudes, or it was a one blue with 0/2, and it could change a land in any color sort of thing. Let's do dust. And probably charm. Put that down. Got that. Ew. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, on Netflix they have the Dungeons and Dragons Baldur's Gate, sort of the one with Chris Pine. I know I've talked about this before. If you haven't seen it, it's really good. Really, really good. We take 10. Gladly. Let's go. This is when I wish I was running Rally the Peasants. Oh yeah, Dreamer's Tango. I used to run that in my Kiln Fiend build. Crimson Wisps, draw a card, make Kiln Fiend get all the much bigger. All right, there's that. Making double flashback strands here. Not too worried. There's a gate. That's pretty cool. Let's do maybe to this. We're going to be taking 10 next turn. Stuff's going to be dying. Let's do this here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Problem with this line of attack here. We do hit for 6. But if we flashback strands, we have to block one of these with that. I guess that still makes us live. I could trip 3 things, the blood fountain and all that, and then attack. So I think we lose no matter what here. We have lost, so says Ganon. You have lost. Wicked Strands in response here, but they just come in for the victory here. I'm just eating up a little bit more clock as we wait. See? It's a whole lot more, see? And see. All right, let's bring in some hate. As our opponent's down about 2 minutes. I'll bring these in. Oh, Journey will be interesting here. Don't really think I want more than 2 Prismatic Strands in this matchup. I just side out our combo and just go hateful. That might be fun. Just side out part of our combo here. We'll just give it 3 and 3. I do want charms. I think I want all 3 of them. I'm going to go really light on our combo here. We've got good blockers here. Not too worried about those. Let's rock. There's an L. Lost to 1 black deck, beat another black deck, and now I lost, not the deck. Let's keep that in mind. Although I think I truly, that was almost like a double punt, that last one, because I shouldn't even have played the Basking Broodscale. Sometimes you get so thirsty to play it, you're like, oh, look at this. You know, yeah, the more I think about it, I'm going to take out our combo and just bring in Journeys. I'm just going to do a switcheroo. These are going to just ask for like removal. Just going to leave them out there as like a standard bearer. I'm just going to try to go over the top. Clark Kent Shaman. If they want to use 1-to-1 artifact removal on us, I'm fine. We'll just lean on our hate package here and just try to win through the air. Basking Flag Bearer. That's right. I like it, Chimpskey. No combo. No combo. Say that at the drive-thru. Yes. Good. Keep. I'll play Manor Gate. Don't really have to worry about black for quite a while. So I'm going to call Manor Gate on white. Something about playing the Selesnya Guildgate screams I have Dust to Dust in my hand, which I do. So let's slow roll that. We have 22 lands. We should hit our land, our third land, to have a back-breaking Dust to Dust. Let's hope we have even more. To a standard creature type. Come on, everybody join me. Around the world, everybody for the next week, everybody say creature like a New Zealander does. There's so many other words. I want to commit so much of that to memory. We were just so distracted. We were trying to play a board game. It was Ascension. All right, we'll play this. We'll lead off with the kitty cat. Now we'll lead off with Veteran. That'll pay more dividends. And probably a mountain. There it is. They'll probably print one up, Dreamer's Tango. There was something with Rune Stalactite that was a trick like that, if my memory serves. And of course, this is when we don't draw our land for turn. So we'll go find one. Rumble. We've got the basic as far as that goes. Or we could just grab the gate. I don't really think a cat's worthy here. Oh man, double charm in the yard. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I'm going to grab the gate. I'll say okay. We'll do a lot of mean stuff next turn. Always yep. Play the gate. And we'll call white. We've already got white. Green, white, green. Sure. Attack. Do lots of creatures. That's what I'm remembering. Dreamer Stango, thank you for that. I just had that little memory trigger. I'm like, wait a minute. Talk about a flag bearer. My brain was like, here's a flag. Wait a minute. Something going on here. Okay, we are not dust to dusting at all. We are doing nothing. All right. I'm going to do this to this. Boop. Play double kitty cat. Do that. Play that. I'll call black. So we got two sources here. Let's attack. I'm going to play double kitty cat just to really put on the pressure as far as the presumption that we've got, like, you know, pressure. I mean, this is a fire, yeah, galvanic blast a turn, fire blast, however you want to say it. They don't answer this. Clark doesn't do too much here. It is neat playing. These are all 2-for-1s, right, on our side. Okay. We kind of get them all back. Right. This comes back, this comes back, this comes back, this comes back. So there's a lot of value here. It's not quite worth, you know, bringing in like graveyard removal. That will help, but a lot of times it feels like kind of a losing strategy. It's rough. They're hurting here. We're going to bring back our whole team. Yeah, we could go after that, but I could just sack it. Guildgate, chilling out. Yeah, I'm going to bring back Kitty Cat. And until they can prove otherwise, I'm just going to keep the pressure up. If they've got another breath weapon, go for it. We're gaining life, you know. We still have 2 guys live. Attack. I really like to see Broodscale show up so that they have to use like a Gal Blast on it. Just like an insurance policy. Just, hey, wait a minute. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to get out that Nightblade if nothing else improves here. I'd really like to see him tap out so I can wax that artifact. Feel like I'm playing against Brute Squad. I always keep like 1 artifact out and I'm just dust to dust proof. It's not that effective against Brute Squad, really. And these are not artifacts. There, token creature spawns. Attacking ends. All right, black. Bloop. Do that. They could have at least made this an artifact devoid, right? Come on. Opponent got 2 minutes on our opponent. If they got some sort of breath weapon here, we only lose 2 creatures and gain 2 life, and they lose 2 life. That's pretty cool. Here comes the inevitable. We messed around with the bats, quite a few builds. No mystery what we're holding. Pretty sure our opponent's on that too. Okay, cool. We've got the all clear for dust to dust. Woo! Good times. You and you, sir. Bye-bye. And good day. Good day to you, sir. Sure, why not? Pop. Keep on wondering. My hands are so cold. I want to quit the stream and just go stand in the sunlight. Ooh. I should shock everybody and show up at Michigan with the red deck wins, the low curve one. No brainer. Win game 1, probably lose every game 2 and 3. Would be very relaxing to play that kind of a style, you know, just sit down and be the problem. They got the answer. Oh well. I am there mostly for a meet and greet. Would be nice to win the whole thing though. All right. Let's see, they've got to respect that we haven't found the Broodscale yet. Ah, Anointer Priest, I guess. Sure. All this other stuff. Man, what a nice miss all that was, huh? Jeez. All right. I'll do this. Sure. Be nice if I had a crucial swing here. We're getting there. Brilliant lands. My goodness, these are bright. Yeah, Basilisk Gate wouldn't have been a bad call for sure. That'd be good. Cash grab. Oh boy. Okay. Do the thing again. Yeah, I'm overextending, I know. This to here. Let's do the thing here. Let's go you, and you. Yeah. Ooh. Feeling quite Catholic. Here we go. About to swing. This is when I would... Not so much Guardian's Pledge, but, you know, with all these lands, we could always call red and play Rally the Peasants. Maybe one of... Good, our graveyard's nice and empty. We don't even care what they do here. All right. I'm going crazy on this. Nightblade. I attack with everything. It's still too lopsided there. However, if tokens die, that's not too bad, right? Let's go in with some tokens here. Got double Nightblade. Probably here. Since red's tapped out there, or Nadier, double Nadiers. Yeah, could hurt a lot. I've got a lot of 3s. It'll be all right. Sacrifice. Double Nadier, gain some life. Always yield. A little sneaky elf just comes in the background. Stab it up. Where's our Broodscale? We don't have any cards in hand to represent, but we are representing it. That is true. Maybe they're not paying attention to how many cards are in our hand. Oh. Well, that kind of blows, huh? All right. Down goes one. Nix that idea. Where's our unearth? Dang it. Okay. Crunch. Breath weapon only kills, what, 3 creatures? 4. One comes back. Alrighty, there's a blocker. I think we boarded 2 strands out. Let me look. View the sideboard. One, yeah, 2 strands out. Not that great against a void. Good against breath weapons and such. All right, let's do this to this to this. We're gonna deck ourselves first here. What's going on? Basilisk Gate, cool. All right. Yo, let's play that. And they can just sacrifice this to the token, but that's all right. Well, you know what, cancel. Instead of gaining life, let's make them really have to do some stuff here. We'll throw it on the token here. This is no joke. Right. Down goes a flying couch. Snuff out. All right. Cool. Oh, we alpha strike. They do a double block on Anointer Priest. We can just almost double flash them back. And then we would get in for multiples. Still not worth it. Nightblade Shinobi. Losing their numbers. What's going on here? They got a fling effect. This feels like a Clark Kent Shaman time. Got rid of their spawn. They got a flyer and 2 big fetties. 1 red out, and then they dropped a bunch of artifacts. So come on out, Clark. Nope. All right. Is this hitting that? Yeah. All right. Cool. Yep. We'll do the thing. Haha. Tapped out except for 1 red. They could still do the Clark plan. 2 Basilisk Gates gone. 3 blockers. 4. I think we attack here. Definitely. Do I do everything though? 3 block. 4 gets through. Keep this one back. Let's go. Okay. Nadier is making this very painful. Here we go. All right. There's that. Anointer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is game 2, you're right. They're doing the thing. Okay. Don't really have much answer for that. I wish we could bring back Lunarch Veteran at light speed. We cannot. But we still have strands in our hand. And it still works. Ah! I didn't know that worked. Wonder why that works. I guess I have already exiled it when that happens. Is any rules guru in the house here? All right, there's an artifact we got to worry about. We got the 2 most hated cards in Pauper staring us down in the Writhing Chrysalis, but we're at a comfy 52 life. Prismatic Strands in hand. Nadier Nightblade looking just like that in the corner of the battlefield. Just like, go ahead. She's like the Clint Eastwood of Pauper. Okay. Attack again. Yep. Nightblade. Uh-oh. Most unfortunate. 2, 3, 4. Hey, I said 4. Let's go. Bring it back. Good to know, Dreamer Stingo. I think we're just forgetting the clock here is all. They've got 2 really big creatures. Cool. I don't mind this at all. They don't get to draw a card, and we get to put one of the best cards in Pauper in our graveyard with an active priest looking very spooky. Ew. That little creepy smiles. Doing a lot. Woo, look at this. All right, cool. A lot of reach, a lot of reach. And they're at 3. Okay, let's do that. This and this, please. I probably should have grabbed that, but whatever. No drawing abilities here. Off we go, whatever takes most time. I can quadruple block the Nyxborn, call Strands from the yard. I think that's what I'm going to do if they go that route. 3 minutes remaining. Should have grabbed the Refurbished there. Whoa, check this out. All right. Still not out of the woods. That's a lot of power. They have some sort of breath weapon effect. Are they able to just kind of wax the board here? It's going to be frustrating. All right, cool. Liking this. Do this to here. Put it on a creature to come in for 7. Whack! Boom. Long games here. Coming up on the 2-hour mark. We still got 2 more games to play. All right. He's doing the thing. And that other thing. Move it. Do they even have 3 artifacts? They only have 1 artifact. Huh. I'll cast this from the yard. Make them overextend a bit here. 1 red on the stack. I'll call red. Keep my guys alive. No artifacts for Crocky. 1 red on the stack. Another bestow. Crunch. Probably better to just keep this as a surprise. I'll just take the damage. You've already got the thing. Let's go. Another Basilisk Gate. That's good times. To that, I'll say 1, 2. We'll do that. We'll say 1, 2. We'll attack for 16. Oops, shit. What am I thinking? There's a punt. Punt number 3. Accidentally went with everything. Not gonna kill a creature. All right. Well, let's kill. Say okay here. We'll do that one okay. That one okay. And do that. Undercity's ours. Should have called that on green. I'm all over the place here, making horrific errors left and right, everybody. Woo! Well, let's go. I can at least call green here. Make them fear for their lives. 72 mana. Technically could get there. They just start swinging like crazy, right? All right. I don't believe we have another plane. We do. Take that. Sucker. We'll call white on this. I mean green. Putting all hope to bed. Should have called that. I would still have an attacker here. I think we're going to win on time, though. Gonna have to take another break here. Use the restroom yet again. 5. All right. If we get that back, that'll be pretty cool. I'll just top deck a Journey to Nowhere here. Wax that Hydra. Whambo. Crunch. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should close the door here, I would assume. 2, 3. Bring that back. Yo. Chill out here. Call green again, I guess. Can't attack with Writhing or the Hydra. We're pretty safe from the Clarky, unless they just throw down a bunch of artifacts. Still got breath weapon issues. That's why we have a Prismatic in the yard. Keeping this for another flying couch. We've got too many flying creatures. They can't do anything. Sure, I'll bite. Bloop. Say green. A lot of punts today. 3 to be accurate. 20 seconds on the clock. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There's an artifact. Problem is all our stuff flies or has a 3 toughness. Cool. You do that, sir. Oh, does he have the thing? Guess not. And we win twice. Wink, wink. Woo! Man, I gotta go heat up. All right, guys. A while ago, Odin Makes, one of my favorite content creators on YouTube, and a very good friend of mine, I used to work with him, made the Bone Splitter axe for us. And I don't really air this all that often, so I wanted to make sure to get it in there. I'm going to go empty my bladder. I'll be right back for the next 2 rounds right after this.
Splitter axe. I'm actually very happy with how well the texture of the Bondo turned out, and I'm pleased that it stuck as well as it did to the plastic tip, because I really wasn't sure on that. Now, I'm a little concerned about the wooden shaft and the wooden point for some cons, but for most, I'm sure those will be just fine. But I think it looks awesome. What do you think?
Wow. Odin, amazing job as usual. But hey, why don't we put it back where it belongs so we can go play with it finally?
And that's how Odin makes.
The moments after a car crash, time stands still. You ponder the close call, grateful for our numerous circles of protection. At COP Motors, we understand what matters most. As vehicles come and go, our perilous research towards your safety is unmatched. COP Motors, protecting what matters most.
And we're back. All right. Boy, did I have to go. Sorry, too much information. Woo! COP Motors, one of my favorite commercials. Got a VO on that, courtesy of our buddy Aaron Mulho, also known as Animaltronics. He's the guy that mixed the music for the PauperRBust theme song. Very, very good voice actor, too. All right, here we go. All dehydrated. Yeah, I want to play first. Let's minimize this. We've got somewhat of the goods. 4 lands. I'll keep this. It's seen worse, seen better. Let's go. That ad's so authentic. It almost fooled me, says Chimpskey. That's right. Yeah, I was thinking like, Circle of Protection Motors. That would be a pretty cool motor company, right? Let's go. I guess we'll get this right with green. I've already got the Dragon Gate, so we don't have to really worry about black showing up here. Off we go. All right, finally a non-removal color. Uh-oh. Maybe they're going to remove our lands, though. That's a problem. Dun, dun, dun. Shall we lean on this at all? Let's not let this go too far. Hey, let's do that. If they're on Thermal Karst / Acid Moss, we are in big trouble. Yeah, it's one of the problems with that ad is it is a little too authentic. I think people might think it's just an ad and like leave the room. It's like, no, wait, don't you hear him say perilous research and ponder and all like 50 other little cards and forced in there sideways? Still could be a Thermokarst headed our way. Please no. I'm very glad that Ponza has gone the route of just going big and ignoring the Ponza part of it. Okay. Why would that be worth a 1 attack? All right. Cool. I'm good with that. I can tap and do stuff. I guess I'll get a blocker out since they seem intent on doing stuff like that. I'll bring out a Black Dragon Gate. I think we'll call green on this one. Sure. Let's go. Hansa scheme. Got to sit on my hand. My hands are so cold. Keep some warmth going here. What is this new devilry? What do we have here? Do they know how the Arbor Elf works? Sanaux is our opponent's name. Pronounced by me. 5 mana, soon to be 6. Yoza, man, what's going on? Hunter shenanigans. Yeah, I should, except that candle's all gone. I got another one up here, though, but I'm kind of getting afraid of candles. I keep hearing all this research about how bad it is to, unless you've like made it yourself out of all pure stuff. Most of the stuff from the stores is actually pretty bad to get in your lungs and such, so who knows? All right, we really need to find our combo quick. I could just attack here. At least they'd kill the Arbor Elf and it would threaten something. I'd rather just sit on... I'm going to call this on black and just pass. We're going to Prismatic Strands here. Maybe... I sure wish Basilisk Gate wasn't a sorcery speed activation. That'd be so sweet. Just stop people from attacking. You don't like to play against this Gruul list. Yeah, they get there. You know, the old schooler in me loves that Gruul is a real deck now, though. I mean, you were here for the early to mid years, named Chimpskey, but God, in the early years of especially like Pauper and PauperRBust, there just wasn't a good red-green list out there. You knew it was there. It's just who's going to find it, and it finally emerged. Just with big quality and big spells, and obviously the Undercity Initiative angle really helping out here. It does feel pretty balanced in this style. Pay their dues with their, what is this? We've got the 6/3 Hasted Pirates showing up. Boarding Party, is that what it's called? Oliphant! Yeah! The old go big or go home, very apt here. You know what's cool is if we just draw our combo, we win. So that's cool. Come on over, creature. My son's going to be thrilled that I did all these bad New Zealand Lord of the Rings jokes on the stream. He didn't think I would do it. He thought I was bluffing yesterday. I said, no, I will do it. Creature. No. All right. Well, we're going to have a blocker in this and strands, so I might as well get rid of one of their things and put it in this thing. Directions even I can understand. Boop. Coming over for 6. Take that, sucker. Whoosh. Next turn, it'll be the life-gaining creature. Running out of cards. Problem is, they've got the initiative. Sure does feel like bodyguards needed in this list. A variety of reasons. Keep your combo safe. Okay. Pretty much infinite mana. As far as Pauper's concerned, this is kind of infinite mana. Don't really need much more than 9. What do we have here? Double trample, so they will be getting in. We're going to get a lot of that life back with our Basilisk Gate Sacred Cat. Ouch. Okay. Well, I guess we're calling red. Still take a whole lot. We'll call red on that. Next turn we can double prismatic if we need to. Good thing is here we get the the initiative back here. It's almost like they didn't know what that does. Come on, let's just get the Broodscale. Broodscale. Yeah, probably should have blocked. I want to keep our dude alive so that we can get even more life here though. 1, 2, 3, and I can flash it back. But I can't if I do that. But that's 7 life and the Monarch. Shouldn't have played that tap land. That was a punt number 4. If you notice quickly here, we could have attacked, gained 7 life, and then been able to double prismatic here. I still think it's worth it though. Come on over here. Crunch. Go up to 12. Those both have trample though. Did I just lose? I think I did. Yeah, that was dumb. Have to stick around for the double thing. Yep. Don't know what I was thinking there. That was an auto loss. So yeah. Punt number 4 for sure. Let's go off into the sunset tier. We really like, oh, F off. Hate quitters. All right. I'm so cold. We're going to call this the last one. You're probably afraid of our journey tech. Those big decks do have to worry about Journey to Nowheres, that's for sure. Let's call that quitter. All right. Last round. These punts have really mattered too. It's not on the list. I don't think we punted in that first game, but ever since we've had about 1.5 a game. Those have mattered, but we're even with black, 1-1. Lost the first round to Grogberg, beat the second one. Won against Affinity, attrition, and then just had a quitter. I'd like to think that we could probably win that matchup with all the life gain, all the protection. We've been able to bring in 2 journeys in the Thraben package, probably. Yep. 3 lands. We've got the gate, the black. We're set. We'll keep. I think I'm going to lead off with Citadel Gate, calling black. So we might not see another source. We'll just confuse the hell out of our opponent. There we go. Yeah. Again, no show next week. I will be in Livonia, Michigan, playing in the Pauper 1K. With our friends over at RIW Hobbies. Cool. We'll bring this out. We'll bring out a little kitty cat. Not worth killing, not worth blocking. The third black sack list in a row. I've heard a lot about these. In fact, somebody in our chat said there was one that 5-0'd that's getting quite a bit of press. I've got to find that list and build it and see if I like it, because I could also play that in a week from today. It is definitely my style. Do I want to block here? I do, because it's only one. They're going to gain a life. They don't get to do the little tricksy move where they make it like a 3-of and it gets super big. So we block, lose a critter. And here we go. I can just flash that back just in case. Let me rumble here. Yeah, we could do this. Curious. We're going to have that in the ER. That's pretty cool. 2, 3. We'll have that next turn. I'll grab the basic. Here we go with the kitty cat. Got Battle Screech for years. Prismatic Strands backup. Feeling all right. There that is. Cool. Hurting for lands? Not anymore. There it is. Rot Farm showing up. I'd rather just take the 2 here. Not too worried about that. Prismatic's in the house. If that gets massively large, I'll just deal with it then. Okay. Time to make things right. Let's do this, this, and this. Go in here. Tapping and doing it again. There we are. Representing about even damage here. I think I'm going to rumble into Nightblade next turn. Oh, that really hurts. Gosh darn it. Bummer. Is that really worth that damage? I think I just let all this go. We take 4. Another plane. Let me rumble first. All right, another one of those. That's pretty cool. We'll do that. Okay. Let me bring out this dude here. Nightblade. Pretty naked. Got double strands in the yard. They're not doing us any good because we don't have a white creature. Last round. Here we go. Man, my hands are cold. Nim, if you haven't done it already, please send me that link. I will forget. I would appreciate that, my friend. Alrighty. Is this worth the 2, worth the 1? Probably not. See you, Nightblade. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I think I remember asking that earlier. Thank you for obliging. Ooh. Almost at half life here. Come on, we could just find the combo too, could we? Yeah, that would work. Broodscale. Nope. All right. There's that. I guess we'll go white. Yeah. Do this. Gain some life. Sure. Do this. Go up to 2. Always yield. Bring these on back, unless we walk right into another suffocating fumes. They got it, they got it. Where is our Basking Broodscale? Nobody gave it the memo that we did not side it out. We're back in this at 15 life. I think this is the future of creatures. He's got to kill them twice. I mean, in this list, it's ridiculous. We're running 12 creatures, and it plays like 24. Not doing the creature. Ooh, okay. That's a goner. Nice low curve, everything costing 1. Back comes the guest. It's a guess. There it is. Green on the stack. I'm not quite sure, Dreamer's Tango. Pretty big event. Block. Block. Yep, I'll say Strands here. Call black. I still lose 1 via the zombie, but we don't take much damage. Yup. Basilisk Gate, anyone? It's still not that great. Creature, come on. Where are you? You fool. Let's go. Ugh, still no. No, nothing. All right, I'm going to get the Anointer Priest. Say okay. We'll play the Anointer Priest. Do this. Veteran here. Attack. Should I do that? In case they have another one of those things. I'm just going to attack with 2. I'm going to be able to kill that Mire Triton via the Prismatic in our yard here. Oh, we're halfway through our list and our lizard is hiding. But that's very like a lizard, right? It's warm outside. Look under the rock. See him scurry about. You know, when you come across a trailhead and you're not walking loud enough. Things like this happen. So of all the creatures, how many times have I said that this show? Probably in the 30s. It makes more sense that any sort of lizard creation is hiding from us, is evading the human eye. Down comes the guest. Oh, thank you there for that, Chimpskey. Appreciate it. MTG top 8. I haven't heard of that. It's pretty cool. Mire Triton getting pretty large. Of course, we can just throw a Eldrazi spawn in front of it. Not too big of a deal. For the various creatures. You know what? I'm going to go here, here. And I guess we'll just let that through, right? Sure. Bloop. Bloop. Those have served their purpose. No. Bye-bye, Prismatic Strands. It was good knowing you. Appreciate that, Chimpskey. Thank you so much. What's the next movie you guys got slated there? And that cool little custom movie house you got. If I ever make it up to Europe, which hopefully will happen, PauperGeddon or something, maybe we can meet up. Thank you. It's about time. Broodscale. YOLOs. I will do the thing. Yo. Do they have snuff out? Yo. Cool. Win. Mono black for the millionth time. We'll bring in an Acolyte. It's just going to be good in a lot of ways. I like this too. I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to lose 1/3 of our combo. Didn't really see Edict effects, but I'm sure they're headed our way with especially the Marauder. I don't really want to lose many of these things. Maybe lay off one Screech. Let's go. Metropolis. Nice. Oh man, my hands are cold. Yeah, our house favorite's got to be Master and Commander, Far Side of the World, Ex Machina. Trying to think. Oh yeah, Inception. Those are probably like probably my top 3. Not in that order. Depends on the mood I'm in. Yes, I'm sitting on my hands again. I really want this stream to end. My hands are so cold. Oof. Saturdays are the only day I don't get exercise. I usually walk about 4 miles first thing in the morning, and I do mean like 4:35 in the morning. And then pretty quickly after that, I play about 2 to 3 hours of pickleball. So got a pretty healthy lifestyle in this unemployment life of mine. Yes, I'm still out of a job. Looking, apply about 3 or 4 times a day. Don't hear anything. When I reach out to anybody in the biz, same boat. In fact, I was playing pickleball, and this guy said he used to work for Paramount. And I go, oh, and he goes, yeah, I got laid off. And I go, in September, and we said it in unison because we were both same part of the same layoffs. Been a very long year. So if any of y'all watching this or know somebody needs a remote graphic artist, which is a very dying breed because of AI. I think graphic artists is going to be the very first thing to just completely like not be a human thing anymore. My friend right down the way, he spends about $200 a month on AI apps, and he can generate 15,000 like poster size things of whatever he's talking about just per minute. Just bloop, 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 bloop. It's just with that, there's absolutely no competition, and it's getting there quickly. I'm trying, Chimpskey. I'm playing enough to do it for sure. I might consider teaching. I just feel a little bit like what's that, imposter syndrome. I could only teach really beginners. I'd feel even bad teaching like intermediate people or something because I'm getting to that advanced level, but I can definitely play like an intermediate player sometimes. So this last week though, boy, I was playing lights out. I was having some really good games. Who knows? I'm sure it'll all make complete sense in 6 years when I look back and go, I'm glad all that happened. But right now, I'm not. Keep. The days are long, as anyone who's been in this boat knows. Okay, we're going to lead off with Manor Gate, column black. Nothing improves here. I've already got a white. Might need double white. All right, that seals it. Actually, I'm going to call white now that I've got another gate here. So we can double cat, or veteran cat. That's probably better. It's frustrating against this sort of hand. This is when you really want Luma Third Field. Speaking to our first commercial break, when we talked about ways of keeping things alive. Bloop, 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 bloop. And we're probably walking right into that, but I'd much rather this scenario go down than losing other goodies. They probably got a village right here, walking right into a trap. There's that. There's the Marauder we were afraid of. Yeah, what we used to see a lot of was Fume Spitter. Anybody new to Pauper in the last 6 years probably doesn't even know that card, but that used to be quite the Quite the mainstay. Odds of them having another one of those. I think I'm going to lean on Priest here. No, let's bring out the gate. Let me bring out all our graveyard. Let's go. I'll just do that. Get things right. Bring out Priest, Cat, Gate next. Nothing improves. Alrighty. Down goes one. One goes two. Gaining some life. Problem is they're drawing lots of cards by doing this. That just puts a straight up counter on a creature though. There ain't no upkeep gonna save you from that. Nice with Wickowboro Elder, right? If you want to go really like 2004-ish. Back it comes. Down it goes. I don't know if I really want to just be susceptible to that thing dying over and over again. I'll take it. I'll take 4. It's considering just blocking here. And it's like, oh, what are you going to do with that? Just watch it die? I guess. Alrighty. I said I was going to do it. We're going to do it. Bring this out. Bring this out. Manor Gate. We don't have any black. We'll call black. Not going to be blocking. Let's attack. Right. Down that goes. Bye-bye, cat. If he lets me block, I will. He will not. Bye-bye, kitty cat. Meow. Puts the ow in meow. There's some bad flavor text for y'all. I guess I'm going to double rumble. Nothing improves. All right. Cat's dead. Really dead. They broke into the sarcophagi and burned it. Slowly, like with gourd heat, right? That's the one that really burns slow. If you ever light a gourd on fire and think it's out, it is not. It cannot even be smoking, and it will start a fire about a day later. I used to do a lot of gourd artwork. It smells beautiful, by the way, when you burn it. It's like the best incense ever. I think there's different types of gourds, though, so don't quote me on that too closely. There's probably some pretty foul-smelling ones out there. Molson Kiko, our opponent. Gast is coming back. We're at 13. Let's do the thing. Right. Basilisk Gate's nice. Let's go. We'll go green. I'm not going to be triggering the gate, so I'm going to do this now. Oh my goodness. That is really ridiculous. I'm just going to get a basic. I've got double Basilisk here, but I'm getting a little worried about our life total here. Let's go green on this. Or do I want to do the other thing? I think I want to do this. Sacrifice. Call this here. Nadier's Nightblade's pretty good. Guess we'll grab that. Say okay. There's another bit of stuff. I was figuring we might have a higher probability of using a white there, but we don't. Hey-yo. Deco changeo. It's probably going to sack the Festering Mummy, I would imagine. Nope. All right. Be nice if we had an active cat. We could use that Basilisk Gate. Down goes that. Okay. All we need to do is draw Sadistic Glee. Okay, I'm going to block the feeder if they let me. I think this is a bad choice. They should have sacked that in response, so I have to actually do a real block. I mean, I could have Prismatic Strands here, sack it, play black, but I don't. Instead, we take 2, courtesy of our Phantom, keeping us a little bit more alive than usual. It's a sacrifice effect. It is not. They do gain 2 life, though. Love that Mire Triton. Is that Seb McKinnon? It is. Thought so. He's got a particular brush stroke I can spot a mile away, even when there are tiny little cards on a screen. Here we go. Let's top deck it, shall we? Nope, we don't. Do this. Do this. I'm going to go black here. Here we are. I think we got about another turn before things get dire. Might consider blocking with the Anointer Priest very soon. Lunarch Veteran I'll probably block Carrion Feeder with here. The presence of the Ghast and the Mummy making it very tough to do any sort of combat tricks with Nightblade or 3 toughness backside stuff for very obvious reasons. I love the Halloween decor on this, just the orange background on black. The most battle-worn zombies are equal parts Stitch and Stench. Well said. Do we just take all of this and hope for the best? There's 1 card in our opponent's hands. If I do that to that... I believe I'm going to go like this. We take 5. We lose a creature. No, the bog shows up. Opponent's hellbent though, so if we draw Sadistic Glee, we just win this turn. We don't have to do anything. We just gain a bunch of life and they lose a bunch of life. Sadistic Glee. No. Alrighty. If I play this, I just double crack it, and this is a neat way to keep Broodscale combo off the board. I might want to play it as a distraction. I think I'm gonna. It's not a token. I'll do this. Yeah, because the more I think about it, I do that. If I do activate this, they can double respond to zap. So it's kind of a who strikes last sort of fight here. I'm not going to be attacking here. Down to the wire, folks. We won the first one. Game 2 is going a hell of a lot longer. It'd be really nice if an Obsidian Acolyte shows up. We've seen one of Curse Marauder. Got plenty of other options here, though. What is this? Is it time for Gary? I think that's a little too high of a casting cost here. Drown in Sorrow. I didn't see that show up. From the cellar. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to block here. It's going to die anyway. We could lose this, but I can flash it back. Whenever another creature you control dies, do some stuff. I feel like I should block here. Maybe I should have adapted first, then I could have blocked with it. I'll still be able to sack it though. Yep. Before the counters happen. It's good for everybody to see. Then they do it with this one. And the adapt doesn't happen. Or does it? Yes. At least that's dead. That's gone. Strange choices here. I think they should have killed the Basking Broodscale in response, or they could at least kill this in response now. Sure, that's going down. Come on, come on. 4 gates. We can double activate them. That's 8 in the air, 9. Of course, they can just zap it in response, right? We need some blockers. There's another Broodscale. Do this. I'm going to do it now. Adapting and such. Always S, always yield. Gaining some life. Let's chill out. Really want a sacred cat to show up and get rid of that ghast effect here. Driving me nuts here. There's another problem child. Should block the tokens. Blocking here. Really want to negate that damage. All right. There's that. Gain 2 life, they lose 1. There we are. 1 more card to go. What is this? Shambling Guest. Taking out the creature. Cool. Can adapt again, I guess. Whoa. Scary, scary. Okay. Let me see here. Let's adapt. Shield. I've got that. Didn't I just do that? Right. That's right. I somewhat knew that. I'm oblivious today. Let us do this. I'll probably kill it. 1, 2 with the ghast, which I'm fine with. Let's see if this works. There goes ghast. Fine with that. One last thing to block. Problem child number 6. Attack here. Go on the offensive here. Yeah, it shows this is pretty much my first full 5-6 game outing with Broodscale, so I always see it across from me and it makes a lot more sense, but playing it I'm just like, wait, oh, I can do stuff here. I'm going to maximize my turn. Oops. Staying power showing up. I have no business being in this game the last few turns, but we're still here. We're in forced to block mode now, though. Oh, now we're in big time block mode. All right. Cool. All right, well, I can bring both of those back. We will block. Block. That's a frustrating one, isn't it? Block and block. Can do 1 damage to all of those, so we lose our whole team. We'll be getting a lot of them back though. We're alive. Death touch. Gotta pull the trigger eventually. Might as well do it when he's tapped out, right? That's not what I wanted to see. We're not going to be attacking this turn, so let's bring out the Veteran. Sure. I should have done that in opposite order. I'm all over the place here, guys. Sorry about it. Hands are cold. I'm out of sorts. Bloop. Do this. Play this. Guess, do we have a... I'll say black. Oh. Shall we attack? Let's do it. Cold feet to match my cold hands. Woo! Are we out of the woods with all these zombie sacrifice effects? We shall see. The third blacklist we've played. Definitely playing it the worst so far. All right. Token whenever something dies. I think I'd rather have this go down. Let's do that. I gain a life out of this way. I can recast the priest. Do they have anything? A little bit more vulnerable with a 1/1 flyer, but a troll, a cave troll. We still have Prismatic Strands somewhere in this deck. Come on, Prismatic. Where are you at? All right, that'll help get us there. Let's go green, white. Actually, let's do this to this. I'm probably not going to be activating that. Let's go. Definitely not twice. Hey, there's what we wanted. Bring back the cat. Okay. Do this. Yeah. We got Priest online. I could do that and attack, but I'm going to save it for the cat next turn. So let's bring back the Priest. Since we've got... there we go. Might as well. I'm not going to be blocking much. I can triple block that. Call... what? Black. Be safe. Well said, Dreamer Stango. Thank you for that insight too, Iso. Good to always have so many things moving here. Oh, no, tap out for them. Gain in 2. There we go. Can kill the troll, take no damage. And that damn Carrion Feeder really turns off our Sacred Cat's ability to just gain a whole lot of life, though. It's about time Prismatic shows up. God, there's 3 more left and 30 cards, so... or is there? Let me see. Sideboard, what did we take out? Nope, 3 left. We're up a minute on our opponent. Prismatic's such a pain. Technically, we lost the first round and we won ever since. Even though it doesn't feel that way because I've been punting left and right. You'd think I was out in the snow the way my hands feel right now. What could be that last card? I guess we're about to find out. Nope. Ah, it's a bluff. They have a swamp. Sure. Block. 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 Flashback for black. Unless it's that zombie cycle card, that would get us to 2. I think that does damage, though. We'll be gaining 1 life here. All black. So it's the meanest card in Pauper. It's a one-sided Wrath of God, if you play it right. Here it's just a nice Swords to Plowshares in Pauper. Get rid of the biggest threat. Gain a life out of the deal. And stay alive, too. Okay, I can block there. I'll say green. 1, 2. Hey, all right, we got there. That's one thing I've noticed with this style. I'm not too keen on gates in the past, but having played it in preparation for Michigan next week, I've been really liking the mid to late game staying power of a Basilisk Gate, because when you kind of invest in these sorts of creatures, all of a sudden you just either get a crazy ton of life back or you just swing for the win out of the blue. So it does kind of take the place of a Rally of the Peasants in that way, but it's very single. And in a meta game where you have a lot of snuff outs and cast downs and such, it'll be that. Yeah, exactly, Dreamer Stingo. Punch be damned. The deck's so good that it got around my bad playing of it a few times there. And there were a few times. There were 4. None of it was the deck's fault. Mana feels really good here. Like I said, I played this as is for a reason. I think this might be a little heavy in the paint, especially with access to this. I might lose one of these and one of these in favor of what, I don't know, maybe even 2 more journeys just to really, really flush out any sort of anti-critter damage. I felt like every other game I wanted Bodyguard, but then I found reasons why I wouldn't want it. Of course, we did see like 3 black decks with a bunch of zombies, sacrifice sort of effects and stuff. So anyway, y'all wish me luck, because the next time you'll be seeing this face, I'll either be crestfallen or hyped up, depending on how I do. But it's not really about that. I mean, it is. I want to go there and meet everybody, meet and greet and all that stuff, and win. That's the optimal scenario. But I'd be kidding myself. I've had about 3 or 4 of these big public outings, and I've done really first or second in all of them. So I'm due for a big loss is what I'm trying to pad the expectations, as you saw me misplaying a Broodscale. They're one of the most popular cards in the format. Definitely missing a step lately. So I've got to play a lot more kitchen table this week, get up to speed on stuff. Just be the problem. Play what you like. That's always been my advice. Anyway, thank you so much, Chimpskey, for all the links I'm about to open in my email. And I appreciate that, Dreamer Stango. And I'll probably be around for Pauper Classic Tuesday, I believe. So I'll see you soon, ESO. But everybody else, 2 weeks from now. And remember, there's going to be that weird time thing. So what is it? Spring forward. So I don't even want to go there, guys. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please spread the word. Our view counts definitely kind of plateaued. I don't know why. Maybe I've been taking too much time off, as I say right before another one. So please reach out to anybody that's into Pauper and let them know about our stream and our little cool family here with all of you. Till next week, we'll go out with a Pauper Classic Tuesday. Adios.